Back with Mr. H, I'm going to throw a question at him. Now, politically in this country, it's quite a black time at the minute, and do you think Farage is the answer?
Well, I believe he has gained so many council seats, hasn't he? 50 odd. He's gone from having nothing. Conservatives have lost what they control. Labour, it's same, they got wiped out. They always was going to get, because they always said the local elections in the UK are the protest vote, and then when real election comes round, big one, as we say over here, in general, then people will go back to the political roots. It will give us a chance to see just how Farage will go. It's all right standing there and, you know, blaming everybody and banging your fist when you're not in a position to alter things. It's what we're doing around this Fireside. I'll come up with all these ideas. We don't have to put them into practice and prove our theories. Farage now does. It'll be interesting to see just how they get on with fixing potholes and stuff. I wish them well. I hope they do. That will give us another choice from the two puddings that we have the choice of.
Yeah,
what about
yeah.
yourself? You believe
I'm not convinced with Farage. You know, I mean, the last election, general election, he just created a party 4 weeks before, and just. I like Rupert Law. Have you seen Rupert Law?
No,
check him out, and he's a better orator than Farage. He's of the same leanings as Farage, but I think that him and Farage had a fallout, and I'm not sure. I'm not up to speed with politics, but he would make a better leader if he got chance to be elected. But yeah, I'm not convinced with Farage at all. You know what I mean? I just think he's another con man.
And you see him as a rabble-rouser type of thing.
Yeah, just a vote splitter. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
just throw him in the mix and he'll split the votes. Like you said, the whole system's corrupting it, and it's like it's changing. It's like changing the broken part of a broken machine, isn't it? You know what I mean?
I believe, and I'll probably get flamed for this, but I actually liked when Boris Johnson was in. He's the only man who managed to smash what they call the Red Wall. We live in Wigan, it's Labour, it always has been Labour since about 1910. And that's what's known as the Red Wall. He managed to get in places. He was the only man who got mining towns over in Yorkshire that had been caned during Thatcher era and would not let the Conservatives forget what Thatcher had done to them. He actually got them to vote Conservative. And he saw us right or wrong. He steered us through COVID. And it was like, you've served your purpose, you've actually pulled the trigger on Brexit and done it, and took us out of the European Union. You now have to be punished, and bye-bye, you've served your purpose.
Yeah.
The problem with Farage is he came in at the last election, and as you just said, he split the vote. He took votes away from Conservative Party, which meant Labour Party romped home with it. It doesn't mean as people thought Starmer was a good bloke, it just means that I'd rather have him than him, and that's the problem with our system. It's a two-party system, and if you don't like either of them, you're screwed. Something I think, here, I'll throw this one out to you, I think on a voting slip you should have none of the above like they do in America.
Yeah, I don't want to vote.
Well, you just put on none of the above. The problem is if none of the above gets it, they then have to do another sub-election. But what that will show the parties is, you are putting before the people crap choices. Well, no, you can stick somebody in, and as long as they're wearing a certain rosette, they'll get in whether they're good or not. And it should be on merit of how good the person is, not what badge they're wearing. That's just my thoughts.
No, I completely agree, kind of thing. But I have no answers, but the change is definitely needed. An all reworking of the system is needed, but you know what I mean. The system suits the people who run it, so I doubt you're going to get that.
The problem with this country is as well, is on the world stage we try to punch above our weight. We act as though we still have an empire and we've got wealth in country, and that's coming at the expense of problems domestically. America have been doing the same thing. They've been, we're the largest military in the world, which they are, and we're a big country, and we'll protect Europe, we'll make sure there's been no wars. And Trump's trying to unhook us, he's trying to knock us off the teat and say basically, stand on your own 2 feet. His policies in the long term of tariffs will force this country and others to get up off our arses and do things for ourselves again. Just for turn around and then stick finger to him. So it's a win-win. It's a win-win for America and it's a win-win for us. But it's long-term. It's not going to happen overnight.
No.
You know, but yeah, I think America, they've now got to the point where domestically they're suffering at home. People are in the same boat as we are. They've not got money. They can't put food on the table. And Americans are rightly saying, hang on, we're sending billions abroad. And yet I can't afford food on my table. I can't do this. I can't do that. It's only what we've been saying over here.
Well, to work back to an older video, there's no money for, there's people starving in this country, but you can fund £50 million to some dimming the sun project.
Yeah, some other frivolous rubbish.
Which incidentally they've been doing for decades. But yeah, politics is always a difficult one, and shall I leave it at that?
Yes, it's always going to be a contentious subject. No doubt there'll be some comments below, which please leave your comments below and like and subscribe.